Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for January 5th through the 11th. And take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. Then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aries. Ooh, the overall energy for the reading, the Five of Cups. A little bit of sadness, a little bit of, I think it's nostalgia in all honesty. I think it's one of those missing someone. Let's see, in the recent past, the Ace of Wands, the Justice card, the Hierophant. Okay, you're doing something. That feels really, really right, really balanced, really good to you, especially. Could have to do with somebody else. Two. Okay. That feels good. So you're definitely jumping into something there. Now, in the current situation, the Nine of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Fool. There's a little bit of a... like a stressed out energy over a connection here. There's a soul connection that I see here, and it's a little stressed out, but there's also some sort of openness to it too. It's like, you know how sometimes you care about someone deeply, but they just pissed you off for something, and it's like, but I still fucking love them, you know? So it's one of those. It feels like one of those. Okay. In the immediate future, the Three of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the World card. It's kind of bittersweet here, because on one hand, you're showing me you're brokenhearted. On the other hand, you're showing me that there's a lot of love there, but you are trying to close off a cycle there, you know, which doesn't necessarily have to be bad, whatever this is, because it could be closing off the cycle of maybe you have some sort of topic that you keep on arguing about, and it's like you're never going to see eye to eye about it, so let's just not talk about it anymore. That in itself is closing off a cycle. Let's just, you know, put it to rest, and that's that. And let's agree to never speak of it again or something, you know? So I don't know what it is, but okay, let's clarify. Let's do the Five of Cups. For the Five of Cups, you get the Hierophant, the Nine of Wands, the Empress. Okay, so whatever situation that was in the past there that you showed up super open to and everything was going quite nice for a while, it seems to still carry that energy of super balanced, super nice, super strong energy between you and somebody. But right now, there's a sense of heaviness to it too. There's a sense of, again, almost nostalgic. Almost like with or without you type of a deal. Like, I'm kind of glad that something happened, but at the same time I'm not, because I don't know, something about it just doesn't feel like straight up just one energy. It's multiple energies in one. But in the recent past, for the Ace of Wands, you get the Page of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands. Okay. Yeah, you're showing up here doing something, and you're saying with this one, I'm doing it because I want to, because it brings me joy, it brings me, you know, I'm doing it for me more than for the situation. Because I feel like it's something that feels good to me. Okay. Let's do the Justice card. The Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. Okay, so whatever this is started pretty small, but then I see it just blossoming, just growing almost overnight into something stable, into something nice, into, now we're getting serious about shit, you know? If before it was just for fun, just because, you know, it feels good, so yeah, why not? Now it's like shit's gotten serious. And with that comes complication, and with that comes stress, and with that comes, okay, well, now we got something to worry about. So that's what you do. You start worrying about it. Which, I don't know why, because it does look good, but okay. Because now there's a stake to it. Now there's like, you know, now there's something to lose here. For the Hierophant, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Fool. Speaking of the same page here, I kind of see you rebelling. I see you showing up on the same page with somebody for quite a minute here, where things did function from that energy of stability, balance, you know, same page type of a deal. But then at some point, I'm kind of almost seeing you rebelling. Like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to do something else. What? I don't know, but something else. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand that energy, because it does seem quite sudden and quite a little abnormal, a little, hold on, things are working out. It's not like something's, you know, not working out here and that's why you're like, you're taking off. No. Yeah, there's a little bit of stress, there's a little bit of, ooh, adulting is hard and we gotta get our shit together, but for the Nine of Swords, in the current situation, you get the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. This is a created issue. This is not an issue, whatever this is. I see your energy being super balanced, emotionally, physically, like you're showing up like you got your shit together. For some reason you're not feeling it. You're like, no, I don't. I'm a little bit of a mess actually, which is quite contradicting with what I'm seeing here, and it's coming through as deceptive because it's like, you do got it. It's right here, and you're like, no. Why do you have this attitude? You have this a little bit of a spoiled brat attitude, almost like anything I say will be used against you. I don't know. You definitely have a little bit of, if I say, hey, you know, the sky behind me is blue, you're going to say, fuck no, it's not. It's kind of grayish with also, like, there's clouds in there, there's all sorts of, that's not blue. And I'm like, okay, in the bigger picture, it's kind of blue behind all of the other textures and colors. Yeah, it's the sky, it's blue. No, it's not. And you're going to turn it into green probably just to piss me off or something. You know what I mean? So that's the attitude I'm seeing here, and I don't know why. And you're not having it towards me necessarily. It is directed towards me right now because I'm reading the energies, but there's a soul connection here. There's I think a friendship or a family situation. I don't think it's romantic, even though it could be, but it's one of those that you would do with especially a family member, a pretty close one. But for the Six of Cups, you get the Eight of Wands, the World card, the Death card. Yeah, and then at some point, out of nowhere, and for no good reason, just because the sky is not necessarily blue, you're like, you know what, fuck this shit, I don't need this, Why? The attitude. What is getting you in this place? It just doesn't make sense to me. By the way the energies are moving and showing up here, I don't see what could possibly bring you into this place. I do see you coming again from a little bit of a tone of rebelling. Hello. Not on the reading. Not on the reading. There you go. Right. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let me do the Fool. It's masking something, though. It's not the real. You're not bursting in these energies from just rebelling. It's masking something. You're coming from somewhere. Here. The Fool. For the Fool in the current situation, you get the Queen of Swords, the Temperance card, the Six of Swords. You've been wanting to do something for a while now. Have you felt maybe that you couldn't? Maybe it's almost like a tone of seeking freedom. or something, so that you can do whatever the fuck you want whenever the fuck you wanted, because you've been wanting to do something for a minute. And if you feel like something's in the way right now, especially under these energies, yeah, it's going to show up as rebelling, like fuck everything, get out of my way, you know, type of a deal. But you might be taking it out on energies that, you know, wrong place at the wrong time. I don't know, they're there and it's like, what are you doing? I don't understand. I don't know. Yeah, you're showing up with a little bit of a, like a background type of an energy that sits there for a minute wanting to do something. And meanwhile, you're pulling this, which is almost like, you know, cleaning up along the way as you get ready to do this, whatever this is. For the Three of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Eight of Cups, the Chariot, the King of Swords. And whoever this is that's in your way is definitely making room at some point, is responding to your attitude here, is kind of shutting down. It's like, okay, I don't need this shit. So they are getting out of the way. Is it one of those in which if there is something that you want to do but you're not clear about it, you don't know what it is, it's just an aching type of an energy, you know, like I don't know, but it's almost like from your frustration of not knowing exactly and taking it out on others, you might hit in some energies that are around you that I don't know if they deserve it, or if they're, I don't think it's, I think it's projection. Very subtle but blunt projection, potentially. Because you do get the response from the energy that's in your way as you kind of rebel against it or whatever you're doing there. It's kind of like, I heard the message, I'm getting out of the way. You know? For the Knight of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Wands. But I don't understand. I don't. Lately, you have some readings in which I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Because I don't. This one is showing up something like, we'll take care of this later. We'll put this back together in the most beautiful way possible, but later, you know? Almost like there's a timing to it or something. Like, for right now, we'll say our goodbyes, but I'll see you later. What the fuck is going on? Let me do the World card. The Magician, the Tower, the Two of Pentacles. I think this is not taken well. I think this is something that's being approached in a pretty indirect way. If, let's say, you're on this path right here, right? And on this path, you have all sorts of other energies attached to you or by your side, and keep on going. And at some point, you just want to go a little bit off to the, you see a side little path there, and you're like, I want to take this for a little bit. But because you don't know exactly how to kind of deliver the news to these energies right here, or kind of to do it in a healthy, hey, I'm going to go check this out and I'll be right back. It's almost like you're starting a freaking little tornado here around you so that nobody gets close to you, so that you can go and come right back in. When the tornado's done, they'll be like nothing happened or something. But that tornado is you kind of coming at these energies. I don't know. It's almost like your frustration for wanting to break free for a little bit, but then I don't think anybody's stopping you. But just to make sure that nobody's going to stop you, you're gonna, you know, come at these energies or something. Because I don't see the source of you. Okay, you're arguing with someone here, let's say, and they did something, but I don't see them doing something. That's the thing. With these energies, they don't even have to. All they have to do is just be right there, right next to you, and you got this. It's like, hold on, no. Why are you taking out on them for your somewhat restriction to go pursue another little path that you'll be right back from? I don't know. I can understand. Anyways, let me see what the universe has. It's projection, basically, you know. And it could, I think it's you. I don't know. From the universe, you get the Page of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Queen of Wands. It's like you're punishing yourself, like you're not allowed to go explore a little bit of, you know, a path that's off to the side of the one you're on. So it's like if you dare to have a little fun, let's say you're working on a project and at some point it's like, I feel tired, I feel like I want to take a vacation, but like, let's say you do take that vacation, but you take it out on everybody because you're frustrated with yourself, almost like you're punishing yourself. You don't deserve it. What's wrong with you? First finish the project and then, but instead of doing that with yourself, you're taking it out on everybody around you. You know what I mean? So I think that's what it is. Because I think the real issue is that you're upset with yourself, not with others. But it is coming through as taking it out on others. So, but anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.